funded HIV sites. So we're Cook County HIV Integrated Programs, which is the Core Center, Austin Health Center, Providence Hospital, and the South Suburban Clinics, which is SHARC. Today we're celebrating World AIDS Day. This is the 35th year of us celebrating. We're also celebrating the Ruth M. Rothstein 25th year anniversary. Today is a day of solidarity. We are here to remember. The theme for this year's World AIDS Day is Remember and Commit. We are here to remember the lives of those who we have lost to HIV and all the people who are affected by HIV. Those who are still continue to fight this epidemic, and we as service providers here in the Core Center and across CHIP at Austin, Providence, and SHARC, we are committed. Our commitment will continue to fight for our patients, to fight to end the HIV epidemic, to be the voice for our patients, for those who do not have a voice or are unable to speak for themselves. We are here for them, to provide services that when no one else wanted to see our patients, we were here. We opened up our doors. We opened up, many of us even opened up our pockets when we didn't even have the resources to do that. And there's many people in this building, many names I don't know because I wasn't here when Core Center opened 25 years ago, but I'm told that there's many people who have come back to celebrate with us, and we are most proud of that, and we thank you. I would like to thank each and every one of you who are here. I want to thank my team, the committee. If I don't do this now, we're going to forget, and it's so very important. All of this that you see here, not just on this floor, but on the second floor as well, was put together by a committee that has been working on this for a whole year. Last year we were in the professional building. We listened to our patients. They wanted the celebration to happen here in this building. So our space is tight, but our patients wanted us to be here, and we heard them, and this is why we're here today in this space. So there are patients here in the building as well. We want to thank them for coming out, for being with us. They are strong. They have fought a good fight, and they are continuing to do that, and they're working with a good team of service providers here who are helping them, and we're going to continue to be here for our patients. Right now, we would like to have a moment of silence so that we can remember all of those who have lost their lives from HIV and AIDS. Okay, thank you. Up next, I would like to introduce our first speaker, which is President Preckwinkle. President Preckwinkle is the 35th president of the Cook County Board of Commissioners, an office she has held since 2010. She is the first Black woman to be elected to office. A dedicated and effective public servant, President Preckwinkle has worked to transform the county government through increased fiscal responsibility, transparency, and improved services. As the top executive in Cook County, the nation's second most populous county, President Preckwinkle oversees one of the nation's largest public health and hospital systems and one of the nation's largest criminal justice systems. Under her leadership, Cook County used the Affordable Care Act to create county care, which is that was big for our patients, which is a managed care program for Medicaid eligible residents. Cook County provides quality care to more than 500,000 individuals through the health system and health plan. And Cook County HIV Integrated Program serves over 6,000 patients across all 4 of our sites. Prior to holding elected office, President Preckwinkle was a high school history teacher for 10 years before serving as an economic development coordinator for the city of Chicago and the executive director of the Chicago Jobs Council. A native of St. Paul, Minnesota, President Preckwinkle came to Chicago to attend the University of Chicago, where she holds a bachelor's and master's degree. She is the proud mother of 2 and grandmother of 3. Please join me in not only welcoming President Preckwinkle, but we also would like to provide her with an award in honor of Chip, on behalf of Chip, I'm sorry. It's an award of appreciation, and it states, we proudly present to Honorable Tony Preckwinkle, Cook County Board President, for your tireless efforts in support of the Cook County HIV Integrated Program. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm grateful for that kind introduction and, of course, for the award. I'm grateful to be here today to commemorate 2 significant milestones that highlight our commitment to both health equity and the ongoing battle against HIV/AIDS. Before I begin, I'd like to make some acknowledgments. Israel, you want to come up for a minute? So many of you may know that Israel Rocha has been our CEO for the last 3 years, almost to the day. He's about to take a very important job on the East Coast, and this is his last full week. Is that right? Look, I'm deeply grateful to him for his good work. There have been 6 heads of the health system in my 13-year tenure in this job, and I always say only 2 of them were any good. And fortunately for me, Israel is one of them. But I know he believes in the mission of the Core Center and the good work that you do, and I'd like to give him a chance to say a few words.
Thank you, Madam President. And what I would say, it's always a bittersweet to be in your last week in any position, but very pleased to be ending it here at the Core Center, which is, and with our HIV program, which is a strong reminder of what we can accomplish when we work together. So I first want to start by recognizing President Preckwinkle. Truly, she is a champion of everything that public health and health equity is about. From her first moment when we first met, she said, make sure that everybody gets equal care and that you do everything possible to make health a human right. And I have seen her champion tirelessly, along with the support of all the commissioners, and we have Commissioner's House with us today, and many of the other commissioners' offices, to make sure that that happens. And so it is truly an honor to work with someone like President Preckwinkle, who strives to make sure that everybody has the health care that they need, that there are no barriers, and that we are here today to celebrate the wonderful accomplishments that have occurred in the advancements of HIV and AIDS, and helping to hopefully one day celebrate that day where we no longer need to be discussing AIDS because it has been eradicated. And so we hope and know that working there together, we will get there. We're here to celebrate also the historic milestone. 25 years ago, the Core Center opened, expanding Cook County Health's historic mission to ensuring that residents affected by infectious diseases would be treated with dignity, respect, compassion, regardless of the ability to pay, and would reach the highest standards of medicine anywhere in the country. And that is a commitment that Cook County Health still holds to today, to make sure that no one is treated in any way that is less than they would be treated anywhere else, and to not only be able to meet that standard, but to pioneer new ones, to be able to usher in a new generation of care that sets a new standard for how people should be treated, and for everyone to be welcomed, to be seen as individuals and provided the most advanced care possible with the advanced services possible. It has been more than 40 years since HIV and AIDS was discovered, when Cook County Health was on the forefront of the response of the AIDS pandemic. Our commitment to this work and getting our community to zero is as strong today as it ever has been. Cook County Health and Core Center have worked tirelessly to become a leader in HIV and AIDS care, not just here in Cook County, but nationally. And it is because of the tireless work of our dedicated team, our experts, and the efforts of our community partners and government agencies that achieving these milestones has been a success. But we also need to celebrate the enduring partnership of our patients. We always say that doctors and medicine are half of the equation. If it isn't for a partnership between our patients and our providers and the respect and governance of that relationship, we would be nothing. And so part of today's celebration is we started with a remembrance of those who have lost their life in the battle to eradicate AIDS from the face of the earth. We want to make sure that we continue to honor them by celebrating to move forward. So we also commend all of our patients for surviving, for thriving, and for being here to celebrate with us today. On World's AIDS Day, we celebrate the work that everyone does together to decrease the stigma of living with HIV, and we are proud to put services in place that help ensure that patients develop continuity of care and achieve viral suppression. Once again, I would like to thank the staff of the Core Center and Cook County Health for their tireless work over the last 25 years, and to thank our patients for those who put their trust in us. It's not just about living with HIV, but reminding that is possible, but also to have our patients serve as a testament of what can be achieved and how we can thrive. Together, we are all making an impact against the fight against HIV, and I'm confident with our collective efforts that we will get to zero and that we will issue a new agenda for what can be done together. And most of all, I would say that what we are proudest is of our partnership to make sure that we continue to have that highest level of care and to have a place where people can be treated safely, fairly, with the best efficacy and protocols in place. Thank you for helping to make that a partnership. Thank you for helping to make that a reality. And thank you for trusting us to provide your care. And congratulations to everyone on today's World AIDS Day.
Before Mr. Rocha steps away, the Cook County HIV Integrated Program would like to present this award to Mr. Rocha for his support for services here at the Core Center and for all of our community work that we have been doing over the last 3 years that he's been here. He supported us. We make a phone call, he would say, "What do you need, Alice?" And he would make that happen. And I have to say thank him for that. This award is a Mr. Israel Rocha Jr., Chief Executive Officer for Cook County Health, 2020 to 2023, for your outstanding work and support during your tenure in Cook County Health. Thank you so very much for supporting us.
Now, if I may, there we go. Let me acknowledge other guests who are with us. Commissioner Anthony Casada, you want to stand up so people know who you are? Commissioner Dennis Deere, who's chair of our Health Committee, is represented by a member of his staff, Thaddeus Wright. Thank you. State Representative Robin Gable, who's one of our champions in Springfield. You're a state senator, is that right? State rep, okay. I want to make sure I get it right. There we go. State rep and majority leader. Give her props, right? Okay. Marissa Smith, who's Deputy District Director for Congressman Jonathan Jackson. Mia Carter, who is Outreach Manager for Congresswoman Robin Kelly. Thank you all for joining us. Now, I want to thank Commissioner Casada, who's a champion of our healthcare system and our board. You want to come up for a minute, Commissioner?
Okay. Oh, thank you very much, Madam President. And good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. So for folks who do not know, I'm the youngest commissioner ever elected to the county board, and I'm also the first openly gay Latino to serve on the county board. So today's event strikes a deep and personal chord for me, for someone who's had to live in fear of, acquiring HIV. But over the course of my life, I've learned to appreciate and be so grateful for the resilience of our community, for coming together, for making sure that we're protecting one another, and for loving one another. I've learned so much from our community, and I'm so grateful for everyone today who has dedicated themselves in this effort and in this struggle for justice and harmony within our neighborhoods. And I want to thank all of the scientific professionals here at the Core Center for all the work that you do for keeping our communities healthy. And I want to thank all the advocates for just making sure that we have a community of care. Thank you very much.
Thank you. State Representative Gable, Majority Leader. Just stay a minute, come on. You showed up, you get to speak.
Okay, I didn't know. Thank you. I am really so pleased to be here today. I'm here to, my friend Debbie Wolin is getting an award today, And, yep. I know she's been here from the beginning, and she has shared with me all that you do here and all the good work that you do. So I'm thrilled to be here to support your work. Thank you.
All right, thank you. And I was remiss. Joseph Harrington, who is a member of the board of our health and hospital system, is right here. Thank you very much, Mr. Harrington, for your good work. And Alderwoman Stephanie Coleman, who is the chair of the Black Caucus of the City Council, has joined us as well. Thank you very much, Alderman. So it's an honor to be here today to mark the 35th commemoration of World AIDS Day and celebrate the 25th anniversary of the Ruth Rothstein Core Center, a beacon of hope and healing in our community. I don't know how many of you in this room know or knew Ruth. She was a pistol, I'll tell you. She was one of the smartest, most talented people I ever knew, and she was really dedicated to our healthcare system. World AIDS Day serves as a stark reminder of the lives lost and struggles faced by those affected by HIV/AIDS. It also serves as a call to action, urging us to renew our commitment to combating this terrible disease. In Cook County, we stand in the forefront of this fight, recognizing the importance of health equity in ensuring that every resident has access to quality care and support. The Ruth Rothstein Core Center, now in its 25th year, exemplifies this commitment. For a quarter of a century, the Cook County Core Center has been a cornerstone in providing exceptional HIV infectious disease care, prevention, and research to marginalized communities. Its impact is immeasurable, touching the lives of countless individuals and their families who found solace and support within its walls. Yet as we reflect on the progress made, it's essential to acknowledge the work that lies ahead. Health equity remains a top priority for my administration, and we must increase our efforts to ensure that every resident, regardless of their background or circumstance, has access to the resources needed to prevent, manage, and overcome HIV/AIDS. Cook County plays a pivotal role in this work, leveraging its resources and partnerships to create a robust network of care and support. Our commitment to ending HIV is unwavering, and we're dedicated to reaching the population at the highest risk of acquiring HIV, specifically our young black men. These young men are not statistics. They're our brothers, our sons, our friends, in my case, my grandson. To truly make progress, we must address the underlying social determinants that contribute to the disproportionate impact of HIV and AIDS in our community. It is a call to address systemic issues, promote education, and foster an environment where everyone can thrive. Let us remember those we've lost, celebrate the progress we've made, and recommit ourselves to the fight against HIV/AIDS. Together as a community, we can create a future where health equity is a reality for all of us, where no one